This is a HD review of Star Wars The Vintage Collection Mon Calamari Rebel Pilot. The figure is part of the overall 11th wave of vintage figures for the vintage line and the second for 2012. So before we take a look at the figure, as always, we will take a look at the packaging. Now I must say it's not very often that I like packaging as much as I like this photograph that painting that they used. I think it's brilliant. I would very much, and I don't say this often or think about this often, but I would love to get another one of these just to keep it carded, because it's so great on card, and I'm not a carded collector. I can't keep them sealed. But yeah, you have the Kenner logo there, name tab up there, Return of the Jedi logo, the bubble, and as I said, the brilliant artwork there. On the back you've got vehicles and the other figures in the wave. As I said in my previous video, I have seen all of them, just I only have the N3, and I have 2 of the N of Luke, but yes, I don't have the Lando or Leia. Yeah. Unfortunately, someone had pinched them before I could get there with my money. So, there we go. That's the packaging for the Mon Calamari Rebel Pilot. So, here is the figure. Oh, God. Now, I must say this figure is a very, very good figure. And I know a lot of people don't particularly like, god dang it, don't particularly like just Rebel pilots, but this one's not bad. It's very, very well done. It's got a unique feel to it. He feels different. I suppose it's because he's a squid. But no, he does feel different to an ordinary Star Wars figure feels. Yeah. So let me just straighten him up. Get in here. So, yeah. How are you guys doing? My 16 of you. But anyway, enough about me. Here he is stood up. He is actually quite a tall figure. Unfortunately mine's kind of lopsided, but that kind of is alright. As a comparison, I have him, and here he is with Admiral Akbar. As you can see, Akbar, whilst being the same species, they didn't actually recycle his forearms. They are completely different. Well, not completely different, they're completely different sculpts. But if you see there, well no, it's not quite. If you look at the blaster hand there, they've not actually resculpted them. And the heads are a bit different, because this guy has a removable helmet, so he's got a flatter head to fit the helmet, whereas Akbar has there. And I must say, I do like the way they've done this pilot. He seems to be, he feels like he's a young guy, and he's a bit reckless and stuff. I think, yeah. So, yeah. So you have this accessory, the removable helmet, and you also has a blaster, which is a very nice mould to it too. As for detail, you've got different stripes and stuff on his squid head there. He's got his eyes face forward a bit more than Akbar's as well. You have his little pilot strap things, the oxygen thing. Oh, I'm so bad at this. But his jumpsuit's very nicely sculpted too. It's a very nice detail all over. And the green really does complement the his skin tone very nicely. So you do actually see these in Return of the Jedi, I believe, when they're in the briefing room. I believe you see some talking and stuff. But yeah. So even though you do see this guy in there, I think he deserves to be in the deleted scene wave because he wasn't in it much, unlike Colonel Kraken, who was in it as much as other supporting characters such as Ninyum and yeah. So I would definitely recommend you pick this guy up. For some reason he I went in there I think the day before and I didn't have any money, so I went back the other day to try and get the entire wave, and there were a couple of Colonel Krakens and a couple of Lukes. There was one Leia and one Lando, and one of this guy, and I went in there and the Lando and Leia were gone and the other Colonel Krakens and Luke were gone. So no one's really picking this guy up, I think, because he's just a rebel pilot, which is a bit of a shame because he is a very, very nice figure, and very nice on card back too. I was very reluctant to open it, but yeah. So if you like what you saw, give me a like. If you disliked what you saw, give me a dislike. If you want to share your opinions, comment down below. If you like my videos, subscribe, and thanks for watching. As always, I will see you next time.